Welcome to the Siam Center Law Group podcast. Today, we are going to discuss how to properly draw up a compromise agreement in the courts of Thailand. When involved in a civil or certain criminal cases in Thailand, the court often encourages both parties to negotiate and reach a compromise before proceeding to a full trial. If the parties are able to successfully negotiate, the court will then draft a compromise agreement, which has legal enforceability similar to a judgment. As a legal professional or an individual involved in such a case, it's essential to understand what makes a compromise agreement effective and lawful. Here are the key elements that should be included in a compromise agreement in Thai courts. 1. Compliance with the law. Firstly, the terms of the agreement must be in accordance with Thai law. For example, one cannot include a clause where a criminal charge like rape is dropped in exchange for monetary compensation. Such an agreement would be illegal and unenforceable. 2. Clear consequences for non-compliance. The agreement should specify what actions will be taken if one party does not uphold their end of the bargain. For instance, if there is a financial component, it should state the penalties or fines for not making the agreed payments. 3. Details of financial transactions. If the agreement involves a monetary settlement, it should include explicit details such as the amount, the bank and account number to which the money should be transferred, and the deadline for the transfer. 4. Authority to sign the agreement. Ensure that the person signing the agreement on behalf of a party has the legal authority to do so. This is particularly important if the person signing is not the party involved but is representing them. It's crucial to check that any power of attorney has been legally granted. 5. Limitation to parties involved. The compromise agreement can only be enforced amongst the parties involved in the case. It's essential to make sure that the agreement doesn't impose obligations on third parties who are not a part of the case, as they cannot be legally bound by the agreement. In conclusion, drafting a compromise agreement is a delicate process and requires a thorough understanding of the legal requirements and implications. Ensuring that these key elements are addressed can make the agreement both fair and enforceable. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of the Siam Center Law Group podcast. If you find yourself in need of legal assistance or have questions regarding compromise agreements in Thailand, don't hesitate to reach out to Siam Center Law Group. Until next time, stay informed and take care.